Hello, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
Thanks for tuning in tonight. Hope everybody's doing well.
We've got Jen, Sherry, Joyce, Joanne, Vicki, Miss Donna, Lisa, Gail.
Hi. Hello, everyone. Thanks for
Hi.
joining.
Hello in California.
So welcome. If you're new here, I'm Jess. This is my mom, Renee. We'll be your hosts. Hopefully you're sewing tonight, relaxing maybe, and ready to be inspired. We've got 4 really cute projects, and we're going to show some fresh ways to create the projects too. So hope you're inspired by some of the samples we have tonight. And then we have a discount going on. And if you stick around to the end of the show, you have the chance to win a $25 gift certificate.
Good on anything on the website.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a great thing to get. Sue, good evening.
Hi.
Hope you're okay there in DeForest tonight.
Yeah. We had an interesting day here in Wisconsin.
Oh, thank you, Donna.
Aw, very sweet.
Hi, Nancy.
Awesome. Well, while we wait for everybody to kind of tune in, we have a icebreaker question to share with you. So we had some severe weather tonight. We ended up having to take shelter at the office and at the warehouse right at the end of the day because we had tornado warnings. I believe there were like 3 or 4 tornadoes that touched down like really close by. So thankfully, I mean, everybody that we've talked to has been safe and they're okay, so that's good. But as an icebreaker, what was the question that you wanted to ask everybody?
The question I wanted to ask is, if you get a warning in your area, not everybody gets tornadoes, but whatever that warning may be, hurricanes,
severe weather.
Do you actually take shelter or do you go outside? So we actually, now you didn't say what happened. You sheltered here at the office, but then what happened?
Well, our warehouse manager showed up. He was supposed to be sheltering.
But then you guys came to my house.
Yeah.
And then
to go in her basement because we don't have a basement here in the office.
So we were laughing and just kind of saying that usually the guys in Wisconsin are looking outside. They hear a warning and instead of going to take shelter, they run outside and
set up their lawn chairs, grilling, looking for the tornadoes,
around. And here we are, like down in our basement.
Yeah,
get down here. What are you doing?
Yeah.
So that's our icebreaker question. Go outside to verify. Joyce says. Hi, Kathy.
Donna says, to the basement, go cut out another project. I love it. Yeah, the boys were crafting with her when I got there. They were making like these little monster creature things out of pool noodles and paper and googly eyes and stuff. So
it was a project our local library had. They always have a little bag set up with crafts. So we come in and her youngest son, Dakota, always wants to do those. And we just pick some out, and they're just cute little easy projects for the kids.
So perfect to store in that tote for in case there's severe weather, I guess.
Well, I have enough in my basement for to keep us occupied.
That's true. All right. Well, just to let you know, if anybody's new here, how the show will work tonight. So the show will be about 30 minutes long. Every week we pick 4 projects to share with you, and then we have 25% off the patterns and the supplies to go with the projects that we're featuring in our Make the Cut collection. The sale lasts a full week, so there's time to shop. So you can enjoy now, shop later, or shop during the show. Everything is linked in the YouTube video. Otherwise, we have in the description a link so you can shop the whole collection.
Yeah. Pam says they rarely get tornado warnings here in Massachusetts, but when they lived in Texas, they took cover in the tub.
Oh, yeah.
Good to have your sewing room in the basement. Mine used to be there.
Convenient.
By the time the warning goes off, the storm's over.
Yeah.
Hi, Helen. Hi, Christine. Welcome. Okay, are we ready to get started?
Yeah, I think so.
We told them where the link is in the description down there.
Yep.
If you want a link, or if you're on our website, go under sale. There's a drop-down menu, and then it'll say Make the Cut. Click there. Please remember to enter your code which is for just that section. And we unfortunately cannot combine codes together.
So the code is make the cut, all
One
one
word.
for the discount code. And I see a lot of people joining. I'm so excited. There's so many people.
Yeah.
So if you stick around to the end, you have a chance to win a $25 gift card to sallietomato.com. And it's just a lot of fun. And honestly, you're catching us at the end of the day here. And I mean, having dealt with severe weather and
Oh, I don't know. I'm
the
pumped
chaos
up.
of the day, you get our unfiltered selves. So who knows how the show
Who
goes?
knows
We're
what
just
we're
gonna have fun, right?
I don't know. I'm kind of wired, so I'll probably be up till midnight or 1. And then
Hopefully you didn't have afternoon coffee.
I did.
Oh,
I did. Yeah, you guys were there and I was drinking coffee.
That's
So
right.
yes. Yes. I'm drinking coffee.
yeah. It's good. It's yummy. Okay, so our first project we're featuring is the Katie bag. And we don't talk about this bag enough. I gotta turn on the light over here.
Okay.
I forgot to do that.
So Katie has a lot of details on her. Just look at these handles with the rivets, or you could use Chicago screws if you wanted. Up here, we've got the tassel. She has a side zipper here, so a side pocket. You could hide something in here if you wanted to. And then we've got side pockets here on the side with snaps. And then interior, this uses an invisible magnet, or you could use a regular magnet if you wanted to.
Yeah.
And then we do have a interior zipper pocket is here. And then also these 2 pockets, if you can see those, they're separated. And you can put things in there, probably your phone. I bet my phone would fit. I personally like to have my phone in a pocket in a larger bag. It's easier to find. Otherwise, things tend to, my pocket, or this always goes to the bottom because of its weight.
Oh,
So-
and then I did
sorry.
grab the package of the invisible bar snaps. So this is the magnetic snap inside the bag. And this is a larger tote. So you want a really nice big snap and a very strong snap too. These are sew-in invisible snaps. We've included them in tonight's collection along with the Katie hardware kit. And I have one out of the package here. And ooh, that light is a little
it's
shiny on there.
glaring.
So you can hear like how strong
They're
they are.
very strong.
So they're really strong. This is a cotton fabric bag
Yes.
with the contrasting non-woven accents, but they're strong enough to hold cork and faux leather if you were to make a different project with them. So it's a good time to stock up on these magnets.
I can kind of see that on my body size. Oh, and then you can put feet on the bottom as well.
Mhm.
So very cute. Let's
I'm going to
see.
bring up the collection on my phone. I don't want to miss anything.
So it's a pretty good sized tote. Yes, definitely is. You could probably fit a notebook in here, a full size notebook, or at least one of those smaller ones you can get at one of the discount shops. Let's see. Your sewing machine would not go through all the layers. Okay. This is cotton though, Pam, so it probably would go through there.
The thickest part would probably be the base, but
Mhm.
typically we have you cut away the foam from where the seam allowance is going to be. So then you're only sewing through the cotton and the faux leather.
Yeah, and that's a trick. So if you're using a pattern that doesn't have you do that, you could cut your foam or your air mesh a little smaller. Air mesh too, Pam, is easier to sew through with machines. And maybe try changing your needle. Use a different needle to get through those layers. So, anything else you want to say about here? And we've got this too, the tassel cap.
Yeah.
Do we have that on the sale? She's going to
Let's
check
see.
if we've got that.
The tassel cap is optional. So typically the optional hardware we don't include in the hardware kit just
Okay.
to keep it to the essentials. So the hardware kit has the rings. It does have the bag feet. And then the strap connectors are actually riveted in place. So that way they're really durable and you're not having to sew through 4 layers of faux leather
Mm-hmm.
plus your cork or your cotton and your foam. So it's a really fun bag to try rivets, and just make sure that you mark the placement really well. If you've been bag making for a while now and you're ready for a more challenging bag project, this is a really good one to try. And I think it's so classy and fun to mix and match. I know, like, whenever we go fabric shopping, whenever I see like a really pretty collection, I fall in love with several prints. And this is a fun way to use a few coordinating prints in one bag because these are both from the same collection.
Yes.
And this is an older collection. It's not in print anymore, but it's so pretty.
Yeah. You may be able to find it like on Etsy or eBay.
And I just love this combination of the blues and browns. It's pretty.
Yes, it is. It's very pretty.
I hope you guys don't mind. I wear my lounge pants tonight. I'm like, oh, this look a little nicer on top. And I'm comfy. Mitch, and the boys always get so warm. So the AC is pretty low in our house.
Yeah,
and
it is.
I'm always cold. So,
and I have mine set at like
mind.
76, 77. So
I know. It's like,
come to my house, it's like
a tropical climate over there in her house. So,
thank you, Ellen. Yes, the hardware kits definitely do make it easy. So that's another thing too about Sallie Tomato that you may not know is we have a lot of kits for the bags, so you don't have to have a lot of extras.
Yeah.
So like when we were doing jewelry making, like I had to have like all this extra stuff. I mean, now bag making I'm doing a lot of bag making, so I want to have a lot of extra stuff. But yeah, it makes it easy. You don't have to shop individually for things unless you want like that tassel cap or something or a handmade label. But that makes it really easy.
Yeah. So the Katie hardware kit is regularly $21.99, and then with the 25% off for the show, it's about $15 or $16.
Well, I'm not gonna be able to figure that out.
Oh no,
no. I can tell you
a good savings to get a ton of hardware.
Did you say it's $21.99?
Yeah, I wasn't gonna do the math either. That's what I was thinking. Like, I think it comes out to be approximately like $16.
We should see if anyone can get a price faster than you. $16.49. $16.49 with the sale.
For the Katie hardware kit.
Yes.
Okay. On to the next project.
Thank you, Miss Marilyn. Yes, the air went off this afternoon at my house and the windows are open. So
I know. I would love the windows to be open all the time.
Oh, sorry, it's not my turn.
Oh, it's not your turn. It could be your turn.
I'm holding this bag up.
Okay, go. Okay, so the next project is the Zippy Bag. And this is one of our top selling patterns. So I'm sure you guys have seen this, but I'm not sure if you've seen it in our light faux leather. So this is a really thin, ultra thin faux leather. It's as thin as like a canvas would be. And it's really nice because you can sew through the multiple layers and get that leather look that you want on a bag that might call for quilt cotton or canvas. So if you just love faux leather and you want to substitute your cotton or canvas for a faux leather, but it's just like a typical faux leather is going to be too thick, then we wanted to introduce you to this if you haven't seen it already. But it is so soft. It's got like a smooth texture. There's not really any pebble to it at all. It's just more like a soft leather look. So this is the navy, and we do have a kit that makes this exact bag if you like it. I hope you like it.
Well, and the thing is when we've had this at shows, people can't stop touching it because they're just like, oh my gosh, this is so supple.
Yeah.
And it's just so soft. And I don't know if we talked about that before, but Pam, when she made the dress.
Mm-hmm.
So our friend Pam Mashi, who is with Bernina, and she was going to an event in Michigan at a show, and she decided to make a dress out of it. So if you're a garment store, you could make a matching outfit to go with your purse.
So I've got the different colors here, and I think they're all on the sale. Did Jake say one color was sold out?
I think the black might be. Let me double check while you're showing them.
Rosa asks how much. Maybe the light faux leather. I'm not sure.
Okay, I'll find it.
Item you're talking about. I'm sorry.
An answer.
Or that we can look at the Zippy kit too. The Zippy kit was such a good deal. And then you get an extra discount off of it. So anyway, like I was saying, we do have a kit to make this exact one. It has the navy light faux leather and the antique. And I think the circle zipper pulls are included in the kit too, which are really fun. Otherwise, we decided to include the light yardage. What is going on?
I don't know. Here we are.
In the sale tonight too. So we have a couple different colors. How much is the Zippy kit? So the Zippy kit is $39.99, and then you get 25% off.
And everything is in there to make it.
Yeah. So a really good price. That would only be $30. You get the pattern, the hardware, the zippers, the fabric to make the Zippy. All you do, I think, is you just need to add your own lining.
I think so. Let me double check
on that.
I'll double check.
Okay, let me show you the colors. So we do have the light faux leather. Look at this drape.
No, like you get a half yard of lining.
It is so soft. I feel like this is a really good representation of how soft and flexible this is. It does have some stretch to it. So this is the salvage part here. There's like no stretch, maybe a little bit of stretch. There is some stretch this way. So if you do want to make like a cute skirt or a vest, or a dress like Pam, you could certainly use this for apparel.
Pants?
Yep. Pants. That would be so cute. Faux leather leggings. How fun.
I think I've even seen some people embroider it that have posted in our Facebook group.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they've embroidered on it too. You know, just use a good stabilization and away you go.
So it is helpful to add an interfacing. You don't have to add it all the way to the edges because then that interfacing stays away from your seam allowance, but then you prevent the stretching. The other tip is to use a non-stick foot. It's a whole lot easier when you have the correct foot with the material that you're using. And then we also recommend a microtex needle or a denim needle for sewing with faux leather.
Yeah. Unfortunately, no, we only have the kits with the pattern. And Jane, did you put your code in last week on it? I can, if you want to email me at Renée at Sallie Tomato, I can take a look at your order, Jane.
So we're all out of the black?
Oh, ribbon would be really
we have
fun on there too.
Brown, navy, and the cherry.
Cherry, yes, brown, navy, and cherry. The black is currently sold out.
And brown is super trendy. It's just like a classic color, but then it's like a super warm and trendy color, I think, as well, too. So it's been a really popular neutral. So soft. If this material gets wrinkled, we have found putting it in cold water helps get rid of the wrinkles.
I didn't know that.
Oh, Jen shared that tip with me. And Kate here. So we test all kinds of random things here at the office just to try, different tips to share with you guys.
I'm just going to cut in. I see a question on here. The light faux leather is $20 a yard, and then the 25% off.
And you can buy it by the quarter yard increments.
Yes.
But we'll cut a continuous piece for you.
Yeah, but at that price.
A yard and a half or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right. Okay.
So we do have a couple more fabrics that we wanted to feature.
We have 10 minutes.
What? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay. We just have so much fun talking to you guys.
So what are we showing here?
So
I'll update them on prices.
If the faux leather isn't for you, we decided to include some of our ultra light cork fabrics in the sale. So this is our light mini bark.
Yes, and that we have on the sale. It's on the short, which means that it may be a little shorter than it's not the guaranteed 25-inch width. So that is going to vary on the width, it looks like, but that price on there, $16 a yard and 25% off. Regular $32.
Yeah.
So it's going to be over half off on that. It's going to be at least 20 to 24 inches wide. The discount code is make the cut, one word.
So look how thin this is. It tells the thickness online, but it is like paper thin. It is so nice to sew with. When you fold it here, it doesn't crack at all. This is a woven backing, so it's really easy to sew. And if you're turning the seams under and flipping your bag right side out, this is a really nice option because of how thin it is. And it's just as durable as our other cork.
So let's explain this. So what they do is they take this and they adhere it to heavier fabric. So that's what you see on our regular cork.
Yeah.
This just isn't adhered to that extra fabric. But so this gives you more options because you can actually beef it up with foam or air mesh, or you can keep it thin and use it in the zippy or smaller projects like that. So it's, I don't know. I think it just gives you more options.
Yeah, more options. It's beginner friendly to work with. If you are familiar with our Lucky Penny wallet, this would be too thin for that. So projects that are made entirely out of like our standard faux leather and cork, the ultra light, you're going to want to pair that with a bag that has lining. Typically. Okay, so we've got the mini bark.
We have the, what do you got there? Confetti.
Confetti. This
Where's
is
our
a cute
confetti
one.
on here?
If you like pop with color, this is the confetti.
So this regular 32 on sale for 24 and then an extra 25% off. So that is super cute. I love confetti. And this one is going to be the light natural chevron. This is 32 and then the 25% off.
Good deal on that one. And then the last one, Aglow.
And this one is on sale, $24 a yard and then 25% off. This is that traditional looking cork. So if you're looking for something traditional, in a natural color without anything added to it, this is just gorgeous. You could even use this to just cover a board and make a bulletin board.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do like
All
more
kinds of
home
things.
decor projects too.
Yeah,
So-
we've seen people take some of our cork and actually put it in like the indents in like drawers in their bathroom. I saw somebody, there was a guy that did that.
Oh, good idea.
So yeah,
Okay.
get creative.
We just had a suggestion. Can you superimpose the names of the bags or the fabrics, etc.? Hard to hear sometimes. Okay. We will try to say a little louder. I don't think we have that capability on YouTube, but I will look into it. And everything, all the names are online and the photos too. I wish we could feature the products at the time that we're talking about them too, but we'll look into that.
You would enter the discount code at checkout. It's going to be on your last page with your address and payment information. There's a box where you can put the code in. Is the light good for handles and bases? Again, if you were putting it in the base of, say you were combining it in the, I'm just going to use this as an example. So if you have a bag that has this type of a base on it, you could use that in here. But again, you would want to beef it up with
the heavy stabilizer.
the heavier stabilizer, and then like maybe Decor Bond or Decoville or that, and then also use a foam or air mesh to give it that. We did use it in the Shaw backpack, right? Was it the Shaw? Yes. So actually we made a backpack out of all of it.
And I know this is the light faux leather here on the Zippy Bag crossbody strap, but sometimes the patterns call for standard cork, and you just fold your strap piece in half and top stitch both length sides. So you just have 2 layers. With the light, I would cut double the width and then fold it to the center and then fold it again. So you have the 4 layers. And that's what we did on this Zippy Bag strap with the light faux leather. And I would do the same with the Aglow or like the light cork. So that way you have that thicker strap. So it will work for straps and handles as well.
Okay, so we've got all of that. Did we talk about the mini strap connectors? We did not talk about mini strap
Not
connectors,
yet.
but
Is this the next project here?
yeah, we can talk about Scarlet.
Okay. So Scarlet, I think, is another great one too, because if you didn't want to feature a cotton here or a canvas, you could use some of the light faux leather or some of the cork textures that we showed, and it would be really pretty. So this is a nice bag too. It sews up really quickly.
It's very easy.
And there's depth added to the bottom with darts. And then it's got this cute little flap closure here with a tassel. You could certainly skip the tassel part if you just want, the tab.
And you could use this actually with a turn lock too.
Oh yeah,
If you
we've done
wanted to
that
change
before
that.
too. You could have a lock closure instead of the magnetic snap. The placement points would be the exact same. And we did a tutorial with So Yeah Brothers on how to do a turn lock on the Scarlet bag. It's on their YouTube channel.
Yes.
So lots of options with Scarlet, and we included the hardware kit in tonight's special too. Okay.
And then we have Carrie. Carrie is our last bag tonight. So this is made out of the black faux leather, and this is actually quilted. There is a hack on the website that will tell you how to do it. But it does have you can use a turn lock or a flip lock like it has on here. And you have a zipper, which might be a little hard to see, but it does have a zipper pocket in here. And then there is a kit to use with this, which would be which kit? The level? Do we have that on here?
Yep, we do have the hardware kit for it, and then we have several lock options to go with this pattern in the sale tonight.
Just trying to do
yes. Well, I just wanted to show this quilting and appreciate it one more time because it's just a black light faux leather, and with the quilted details, it turns it into a whole unique looking fabric here. So we just top stitched around the flap edge and then did the grid in between, and it also the same on the back panel. So it's all outlined on our blog. If you search for quilted bag or quilted Carrie, then this pattern will come up. So this is the Carrie bag. I can kind of show the tag a little bit up here too. Carrie. And then we just use foam stabilizer in there, and the strap is folded over 4 times, or 4 layers. So it's super soft and chic. It's a nice size as well. So that's the Carrie bag.
Yeah, and you'll see it. It's even, we have it made in sequins on our website.
Yeah.
So I think we still have some sequins left. Fabric.
Yeah.
Sequin
we
fabric.
might have some purple sequins left, but
yeah, there's a lot of stuff on our website. So if you don't, I know somebody had posted something about they had put iron-on vinyl onto their Betty bag.
Sorry, I was reading your comment.
We carry that stuff. We carry the paint on vinyl. So if you want to make something waterproof, just explore. We're trying to be your one-stop shop.
Yeah, all kinds of bag making supplies.
So we have, like
I know,
just talked about, we've got the designer flip lock.
So this lock is so pretty, and the Carrie bag is a great canvas to display it too. The black isn't really showing up very well. I'm sorry, guys. So this is the pocket flip lock. Let me hold this up so you can kind of see the scale a little bit better.
Alyssa, you can do it. Start small. Start with a smaller bag.
And the flap on this bag is really a great width to show off this designer lock. And there are pictures on the Carrie pattern listing that show the different lock styles. If you're curious what this would look like if you were to use it on the project. Okay.
So what we have next, we've got the crystal turn lock. So I don't know if any of you have tried this. You could have it on the Lucky Penny. You could have it on the Carrie. You could put this on the Scarlet. Lots of options and in all the colorways that we have. So if you want a little sparkle, if you're a sparkler girl, I know we have some sparkle girls out there.
And
that
guys,
just gives you a little bit of bling. Bling! There we go, Donna.
Okay, and it does come in nickel as well. So it's really fun to see the rhinestones on the hardware.
Let's see, we also have the classic turn lock.
The classic turn lock. There are faux screws on the front just to look a little bit more high end and break up that solid piece of metal to give it a little bit of texture.
Just seeing if we're doing something. And then we do have the small flip lock. And then Jake said we could have the Tula ones on there too. So if you want some pink ones, we've got the Tula on the sale as well. So that's the small flip lock.
And if you don't know, Jake's my brother, business partner, and he sources all of our products in, and he does all of our finances. So whenever we do a sale, we always have to ask him, like, you cool with this if we put this in the sale? And so he asked if we wanted the Tula flip locks in the sale tonight. Absolutely.
Yeah, why not? Why not? Our friends want them.
Yeah.
So we want to share. And then
I think I need to make one of these in Tula now.
Oh, I think so. I think so, definitely. Oh, it'd be so pretty. Let's see, and then we do have
Tula Scarlet.
and some of this stuff, too. Jake's got to approve it, especially if it's already on sale, and then we want to do another 25% off for our sewing friends.
Yeah.
So, and then we do have, if you weren't aware, we do sell our handmade labels in a 4-pack, so you can get 4.
Let me show this a little closer. There are different fonts in this 4-pack too. There's 2 different script fonts and 2 serif fonts. So the picture on the website shows it a lot better, but that way you have a variety. Some, based on like the print of your fabric that you're using, sometimes you want a serif or sometimes you want a script. If you have like a floral, it's really nice to use the scripty ones. And then if you have more of a geometric or like a stripe, then it's nice to use the script. So it's nice just to kind of go with what you're feeling on the handmade labels. But it's a good price on those as well.
And the mini strap connectors, that's the only thing. Yeah, those are regular $11.99, $10.99, and then 25% off.
Okay. One last piece of hardware that we didn't talk about yet that's included in the sale are our mini strap connectors. I don't think we grabbed them, but the Zippy pattern has a hack that if you don't like these little fabric tabs on the corners, you can substitute the D-ring connectors for this little hardware here. And they screw in place on the back panels. And then you can just clip your swivel hook to the little mini strap connectors on the back. I wish I had a sample to show you.
Super easy to install.
But you can also use them on the Carrie as well if you want the strap connectors on the side versus doing a D-ring connector.
Yeah, here they are on a wallet. So if you can see that. Okay.
Awesome. If there are any other questions, we will try to answer those. I think you do a really good job of checking the comments to make sure that we're keeping up with the questions. Oh, the Zippy kits are sold out? We don't typically.
We still have cherry.
The navy sold out.
Black and brown. So we have cherry, black, and brown. So on here, you would just touch one of these dots or click it on your computer, and then it'll switch over to the other one. So I apologize if the navy is sold out.
Thank you, Helen. Glad you like the bags. Okay.
So, so I'll just invert in here. Sorry.
That's okay.
But you could make your own kit because we do have the navy full light leather on sale, and then you could just get the 1/2-inch kit hardware or the mini strap connectors, and then the pattern if you needed the pattern.
Yeah. Typically, we don't restock our kits. We like to keep it fresh and change out the fabrics. So once they're gone, they're gone. So then we'll move on to something new.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I think it's time.
I hope you guys enjoyed the bags tonight and are feeling inspired. Maybe you learned some tips. And thank you so much for hanging out with us. Again, you can shop using the code MAKETHECUT through next week, Wednesday, before we do the next live show. So we'll be going live next week. Right after this, we're going to pick the items and the projects for next week. So really excited for that. And
the discount, Cindy, is 25% off. So everything under that Make the Cut group on the website, there's a link below. Enter that code, Make the Cut, at checkout. Anything in your cart that's applicable to that sale, because a lot of people add other things if they're making an order, just because if you didn't know, shipping costs went up again. But, so it's a good time if you need thread or, more stabilizers or something like that to add that to your Make the Cut order, and then apply that discount to those Make the Cut items, and then just pay the 1 shipping fee.
Got all that? Sorry, I'm starting to fall asleep. Just kidding.
Wake up, girl. I gotta drive you home. Oh, thank you, Sherry. And Tammy.
Oh, thank you. So glad you guys enjoyed it.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's do the discount,
Let's explain how it works.
The gift card. Okay, so we need everybody to behave and be and
only enter the name, the secret word once.
Yes. So we're gonna pick a random word, and you can enter in one time. We're going to double check that you just commented the secret word once, and then we will pick the one winner to win the $25 gift card.
Thank you, Miss Marilyn. We appreciate it.
And whoever the winner is, you will need to email info@sallietomato.com that you were the winner of the Make the Cut gift card, and then we will email it to you. So I think the secret word should be tornado.
I was just thinking that.
Okay.
Tornado. Thank goodness we did not have a tornado.
So type the word tornado in the live chat just once, and then we'll wait for you guys to enter, and then we'll scroll and then randomly pick somebody during the live to be the winner. So I know everybody gets so excited for this card.
Oh, they're so fast. Look how fast they are. Okay.
Cool. Okay.
A couple more
All right.
seconds.
So I usually scroll. I just keep scrolling.
Back and forth.
And then
Everybody in?
I think everybody's in.
Now.
Okay. Wendy Draves.
Congratulations.
Let me just double check here.
And if anybody, I know our other sewing friends are very good at checking to make sure if they really put it in. And thank you. We need that.
We just want everybody to have a fair chance.
Yes.
So, okay. Great. Congrats, Wendy. Awesome. Okay. Well, I hope you tune in next week. We'll have another discount, another fun 4 projects. And I think we'll be doing a gift card again next week. So be sure.
Celebration of.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Next week is such a special week. So we're celebrating 9 years in business. And next week during the live show, we're actually having our company potluck and cookout. So everybody's going to be here out in the lawn, playing yard games, eating, having music, having a good time. And I don't know, we might have some people pop in here and say hi during the live so you can meet some of our team, and it's going to be fun. So hope to see you next week, and stay safe, everybody. Happy sewing.
Enjoy your weekend.
Thank
you. Bye.